Give me one more second, everybody. One more second. Hey everybody, this is Darnell Critton from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my shout out Saturday morning updates for April 20th, 2024. And as you can see in my lower left hand corner where my little AR robot is at, my little virtual reality robot, you see the new logo. I will blow it up right quick for those who didn't get a chance to see it or not. This is the new logo for the show right now. This is the official logo for DCN Networks and Power Players. And I'm going to give out a shout out one more time on this logo. For starters, I want to give a shout out to the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia, and to my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne. Thank you guys so very much for the new logo. And this logo you can also see on my YouTube page. Just type in DCN Networks Presents Power Players and you will see the official logo on there. Now, as far as the new banner for that page, it's still being made, it's still being processed. So once I get the new banner for that, I will add that to the page also. And what I also added now is my personal email address that's contained to this show. You can email me now. You can email me at Tiamat, that's TIAMAAT 2004 yahoo.com, or I'll do one better. I'll just put it on the screen. Give me a second. That is my email address for this show. So keep in mind, any ideals, any suggestions, what would you like to see, what would you like for me to do, any ideals that's contained to this show, leave it at my email. Anything you don't understand, leave it at my email. Anything you'd like to see in generally that's contained to this show, leave it there. Now keep in mind, I'm going to be honest with everybody, I don't check my email every day. I know that's kind of harsh because I work every day. As a matter of fact, in 30 minutes I got to go to work. But now, because I added new changes to the show, I will start checking my email at least twice a month, which means I'm going to check it at the beginning of the month and more than likely before the end of the month. So please email me, whether if it's subscribers, moderators, new to the show, any ideals, something you like to see, or what new games. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's contained to this show only, please email me. I will check it at least twice a month or sooner than that, depends on what the situation may be. So I think that is important. Right now that I got that out the way, let's give our shout outs right now to the president and co-founder of DCN Networks and Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris, to everybody out in the Harrison headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to Sean's family. Who else? To Sean's sister April. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To my goddaughter Sarah. I hope you feel well, baby. I really do. Shout out goes out to you. To my West Side family, the Redmond. Shout out goes out to you. To my immediate family, the Crittens of Cologne. Shout out goes out to you guys. To the love of my life, Demetri Gann Johnson, the future Mrs. Crittenden. To everybody out in Gary and Hobart, Indiana. Shout out goes out to you. To her 11 grandkids. To all my future grandkids. Shout out goes out to you guys as well. I miss you guys. Love you. Hopefully in time you'll see me out there soon. Hopefully. Let's just say I'm working on it. Who else? To everybody in North of Sheffield Common. As you can see, Officer D is in uniform. I'll be there this morning, like always, to protect them all from the forces of evil and all that other jazz. So you will be seeing me this morning, this afternoon. And don't forget, next week, the world's famous C2E2 will be coming here in Chicago next Friday and Saturday. And as much as I want to go, I did find out you're going to have a lot of cool guests there. For starters, you're going to have Christina Ricci and Christopher Lloyd from the Addams Family, from the show Wednesday. They're going to be there. Who else? You're going to have some wrestling talent there. For starters, you're gonna have AEW's Samoan Joe. I think you're gonna have MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. Who else gonna be there? The Iconics. I heard they gonna be there. So you got a huge cast going on. You got a whole lot of cool celebrities coming in. And as much as I want to go to the world's famous C2E2, I wouldn't miss it for the world, but because in this case, I'm gonna have to miss it for the world. But I will say, come in July, I'm definitely either going to the Anime Midwest Fair at the Donald Lake Stevens Conventional Center in Rosemont, Illinois, or I might Thorn Theater. Hey, look, check this out, man. Yep, I was giving shout outs right now. What I was saying. Oh yeah, so I probably will go to the Anime Midwest Fair in July, or I'll probably go to Con Art Delete in July as far as anime, as far as comics, as far as cosplays. Yeah, I'm glad you're on here. When you get the chance, I gotta holler at you, cause yeah, I managed to use it, but when I get the chance, I'm gonna call you. In fact, I gotta call you and talk to you anyway, because I'm still need some help on my YouTube page as far as my banner. But yeah, somehow I kind of rigging on here for the show for now. So yeah, so shout out goes out to Thorn Theater, big fan. And again, I was just giving you and your brother a shout out. So again, to the Lone Wolf himself, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorn, and to his brother, my brother, to the Dangerous One himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. And again, I'm glad you guys came to the mall last week. I enjoyed hanging with you guys, even if it was just for a few moments. Love you, brothers. Hopefully, the three of us, we can team up again real soon. You know what I mean? But other than that, no, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Like I said, I love you guys for that, man. I'll be glad. I'll be glad when we can finally team up and do our thing, man. We can talk about wrestling or whatever. Hey, right now I'm broadcasting from my living room. Hopefully someday I would love you and Danny to come over, hang out at my place, man. Sit on my couch. My couch is comfortable, and we could talk about wrestling here from my crib. We'll order a pizza or whatever. We'll come up with something, man. It would be a huge honor. Hopefully before the end of this year's out, it'll be a huge, crazy, retarded honor to have my two brothers on my show, even if it's just for a couple of hours. Talk about wrestling, talk about whatever, but we're gonna come up with something, man. So again, shout out goes out to Thorn Theater and to DDG. But back to what I was saying, as far as C2E2, I'm gonna have to miss it next week. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but that's all right though. But we got a lot of events coming on in July. And speaking of events, let's talk about movies right now. Let me see some. Let's see what we're gonna bring up right now. Everybody knows I'm a huge Transformer fan. Transformers 1. Okay, I found out the release date for Transformers 1. It comes out September 20th. Okay, now everybody knows, for those who may or may not know, I'm a huge, I grew up watching Transformers. In fact, I've been a Transformer fan since I was a sophomore in high school, and I've always loved the franchise, even when I was a teenager. And now, anything that's in the Transformer universe, I don't care what it is, I'm gonna watch it. Now, for those who may or may not know what this is, this takes place back on Cybertron. In their younger years. When Orion Pax, before he became Prime, he was Orion Pax. Before Megatron, he was D16. And then you got Elita 1, then you got B127, aka Bumblebee. This all takes place back to the earlier years of Cybertron, where pretty much all the robots on there in Cybertron were either workers or fighters. Back then, Megatron and Optimus Prime wasn't too much the same. Actually, for those that know they Transformer history, they was actually good friends before they became sworn enemies. And all this took place in the golden years and the golden ages of Cybertron. Right now, this story is like a prelude to that. Now, come September 20th, I'm going to see Transformers 1. Now, the only thing that I dislike about this movie is the voice actors. Not saying they're not doing a bad job. I think they're going to do a fair and decent job. For starters, I do know you got Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He is going to play the younger version of Orion Pax, aka Optimus Prime. And I know you got Lawrence Fishburne. He's going to be in the movie. He's going to play Alpha Trion, the ones who pretty much created some of the Transformers there. I know Optimus Prime was his first uh, soldier of defense for the Autobots, and which made him the leader for the Autobots. Now, I don't know who made Megatron, but I will have to look deeper into that. But Transformers 1 will be released September 20th. I'm going to go see it. Now, I will see it because I'm looking at a different storyline from this. And speaking of Transformers, right now I'm hearing rumors. I don't know if the rumors are true or not. I will have to dig deeper on that. The last Transformer movie I saw was Rise of the Beast, and at the end, you notice when Noah picked up the car and they flipped the back and it says G.I. Joe. Right now, and I pray to God this comes into fruition. Hopefully, they will come up with Transformers versus G.I. Joe. If that comes out, they're getting my money. I mean, who wouldn't want Optimus Prime teaming up with Snake Eyes, or who wouldn't want Cobra teaming up with Megatron? Listen, Hasbro, Paramount Pictures, you guys got to make this happen, man. There ain't no way around that noise. That's just gonna have to happen, because I'm a huge fan of Transformers. I'm a huge fan of G.I. Joe, even though I liked the G.I. Joe first and then later started loving Transformers. But in any case, it doesn't matter. But the fact that this might kind of center it off. So let me know if it's going to be a day one for you guys come September 20th. If anybody's going to see Transformers 1, leave in the comments. Speaking of movies, we talked about that. I can't wait for December. I cannot wait for December, even though I'm not a big fan of the cold, other than that's my birthday month. But in any case, it has been confirmed. It has been official. It is set in stone. Keanu Reeves, aka Bill and Ted, aka Point Break, the man, the myth, the legend, the Matrix, the the man that can kill three men with a pencil, man. John Wick himself is going to be the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog in the new Sonic 3 movie, Keanu Reeves. Here's what I think about that as far as Paramount made that move. The best choice you ever made, period. They made two choices that I thought was the best choice. One, you hire Keanu Reeves as Shadow, bring it on. Because as a matter of fact, Shadow, in the whole Sonic universe, I like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Biggs the Cat, Amy, Shadow, Dr. Robotnik, I like all of them. But out of everybody in the Sonic universe, in the video game, in the cartoon, in the anime, in the movies, whatever, Shadow was pretty much my overall favorite. I love Sonic, but I do have a thing for Shadow. And to finally have the voice for that, Keanu Reeves, that's the smartest move you guys ever made. That's move one. Move number two, it's also been a huge confirm that Jim Carrey, yes, the legendary Jim Carrey, one of the coolest, funniest actors slash comedians I've ever known, he finally gonna do it one more time. He is going to play Dr. Robotnik. Now, here's the twist. We don't know if he's going to be the skinny Robotnik or is he going to be the fat Eggman Robotnik that we love and hate throughout the video games and all that other noise. If Paramount do this right, and I'm not saying they haven't done it wrongly, but if they pull this off right, we will love, and leave it in the comments, we will love to see the fat Dr. Eggman, the fat Dr. Robotnik as Jim Carrey. I think it's going to be hilarious. I'm just going to be honest with you, man. So, as far as Sonic 3, Shadow, that comes out in December. Now, as far as the release date, I have no idea. But I am going to search in there. And Thorn Theater said he wants to be the fat Robotnik. It'll be great. Yes. Yes. I think he would. Jim Carrey, like I said, he's a very funny guy. He's a hell of a comedian. He's an outstanding actor. I mean, there's nothing that guy can't pull off. I mean, think about it. I mean, he did the Riddler in Batman Forever. I think it was either Batman and Robin or Batman Forever. I know he did the Riddler in one of the Batmans. That I do know. He did that. One of my favorite movies. Loved him in The Mask. So anything he does, I'm not disappointed. I mean, I will watch the movie because of Sonic, but if you really want to know the truth, Jim Carrey, man, he really set the movie off, as Robotnik. So he come as Fat Robotnik, bro, bring it. I say bring the damn thing. But again, shout out goes out to Mr. Wick himself. Keanu Reeves, Shadow. I'm ready for it, man. I don't know about y'all. Y'all can say whatever you want. I'm ready for it. Alright. So hopefully I'll get to see that around in time for my birthday in December. I think in fact, that will be a great birthday treat for myself come December. Next, because I got to get ready for work soon. Yes, speaking of other actors, seen the trailer for this. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this, brother, or not. Yes, I'm a huge Beetlejuice fan. So again, Beetlejuice Part 2, that comes out this year. So shout out goes out to the man, the myth, the legend, the old school Tim Burton, 1987, if I'm not mistaken, the original Tim Burton Batman, aka Mr. Mom, aka Michael Keaton himself, man, as Beetlejuice. Now, I don't know if they have the whole original cast or not. I know one of the members died in the cast. I think his name was, I forgot his name, but I know he played the character Ortho. I think he's dead. And there's another actor, I think he's not in it too, but pretty much everybody else. is in it, and then you got Jenny Ortega. She joins the cast. Seen the trailer for it. I love when he said, spoiler alert, the juice is back. I'm ready for it. Now, when this come out, I have no idea. Again, my guess is it might come out either this summer, or if they want to play it smooth, this would be cool right in time for Halloween. So if you guys ready for the juice man himself, aka Beetlejuice, aka Michael Keaton, bring it on. I still think he got one more left in the tank, so yeah, I'm ready for it. What else? What else? Next, if I don't see no other movie before the end of this year, July 26th, I don't know about you guys. I'm ready for Marvel Jesus. I am ready for Ryan Reynolds. I am ready for Hugh Jackman. I am ready for Deadpool and Wolverine. Seen the Super Bowl trailer for it. I've seen a couple other trailers for it on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, they getting my money. Straight up. And I'm a little surprised because you figure after Logan, this was Hugh Jackman's last movie, and I thought that was it, to be honest with you. And I mean, he's been doing the role for so many years, and I saw a trailer a few months ago, and you got Hugh Jackman, with the, believe it or not, with the yellow spandex on. And then I saw like a little Easter egg trailer before that when Ryan Reynolds was just sitting on the couch talking, whatever. And then Hugh Jackman walked across the room, and then Ryan Reynolds like, "You want to play Wolverine one more time?" And then Hugh Jackman like, "Yeah, sure, okay, why not?" So to see Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on the screen one last time together, I think that's cool. Now, they did a movie once before, I don't know if you guys remember, called Wolverine Origins. And when they first brought out the Deadpool, in that movie, his mouth was taped off, shut up, his mouth was sealed up, and he had these long knives coming out of his arms, these long, blades coming out of his arms. You know, I think that makes up for all that. So right now, to see the two of them go at it, then you gotta think both of them killers. One's the merc with the mouth, the other one has adamantium claws. Both have healing, regeneration factors. Uh, both have some incredible fighting skills. Now, I don't know how they're gonna work up as far as a team. I'm not sure. But I do know one thing. I am ready. If I don't see no other movie at the end of this year other than Transformers 1, other than Beetlejuice 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, they getting my money. And please leave in the comments if you guys are going to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, because that's gotta happen, man. I'm sorry. That's a must. Okay. What else? What else? And I'll pull this up right now if I can find it. And like always, if this is your birthday month of April 20th, 2024, happy birthday from all of us from DC and Networks and Power Players. One, I do give out birthday shout outs, but here's a catch. For starters, you seriously have to sub to the show. That is the most important thing of all. Two, you leave in a comment. Three, okay, if I happen to see it in a comment, I will say it the day before or the day after or the next viewing of my show. And I will be more than gladly and humbly give you a shout out live on DC and Networks and Power Players, the Spotty 09 show. And speaking of the show, we're going to put it back up again. The official logo. There we go. Games. Cause I can't be on here long because I gotta go to work soon. Let's see. Yep, I got a few moments. Okay, everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world got this game right now. Mortal Kombat 1. We have another invasion. It's season 5. It's the Raiden invasion. So I think you got less than 40 days on there to get whatever you get through the invasion. Right now I'm halfway through the invasion. I'm just racking up on silver dragon coins, trying to unlock, you know, other outfits, palettes or whatever I need. And once I get to Raiden on season 5, I will defeat it, and then maybe I can give you guys tips afterwards on how to defeat that. But that's going on right now. So you got less than 40 days. Get what you can get through the invasion. Definitely get what you can get through online, because that's one thing when you play online, you get a lot of cool stuff that you can compete to get other items you need for your characters. So get as much as you can in under 40 days, but definitely try to beat Raiden in season 5. Leave in the comments and tell me how you defeated him, because I'm almost halfway through it. So you want to do that. You want to add this to your collection also, the Contra Anniversary Collection. You can get this right now anywhere online. You can go to you can go to GameStop. You can go anywhere online or Amazon, whatever. Get this to your collection. It's like under 40 bucks. Have it. Right now, I'm playing this. Shout out goes out to the WWE Corporation, the WWE Enterprises, the WWE Community Universe. I say that first because I'm a fan. I don't want to think I'm trying to plug off of them. No, I'm just being a fan. You want to get this. If you ain't got it, add it to your collection. WWE 2K24, that's available out right now on all major systems. I'm trying to crack that in. And I got to get back on this week. The Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Now, they do have another DLC that's out right now for those who may or may not have it. They have the Joker storyline. Right now, I'm almost halfway through the game. I haven't got to the Joker storyline yet. Scale of 1 to 10, I give this game a 9. It's pretty good, It's cool if you're playing with 4 players. It's a little harder playing on 1, but get into some Suicide Squad as soon as possible. And then later, I'm going to do some more exclusive gameplay on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I might play some Final Fantasy 16 as well. Okay. And like always, the Spidey on That Show is at 241 subscribers. Right now, I am trying to reach that goal to that 100,000 mark. I can do it, but I can't do it alone. Okay, the 2 most important things this show needs right now is comments and subscribers. I've been saying this for years. I'm just the name, the face. I gotta pay the bill. I gotta pay the bill in less than another month or so. The 80% are you guys. Okay, your voice matters. Your ideals matters. Because once I take that show to that plateau, we can make things happen. We can take it to the next level. We can take it to whatever it is I got to do. That's why I have this new logo now, because I'm going on a whole new journey to make this show, and I've been saying it for the longest. And right now, after so many years, I've been doing this close to 10 years, my show should be the the number one show on PlayStation, on YouTube, in front of your face every time you see me. It should be number 1. Okay? And right now, it can be, but I'm not going to lie to you. I can't do it alone. Okay? Because we can make things happen, man. And I say it once, I'll tell you again, I'll say it so many times. If I win, we all win. Okay? And again, I'm a YouTuber. That's the kind of guy. I don't want to take all the credit for myself. It's all about me. No, it's not about me. And I've been saying this for the longest. I'm just 20%. I don't think there's not a YouTuber out here for years that can replicate, or duplicate the things I say, the things I do. Come on, I talk about movies, I talk about games, I talk about events that's going on in Chicago, I talk about whatever. US Gaming Catfish, I ain't heard from you in a while. Hi, what's going on? Shout out goes out to USA Catfish. Man, it's been a while. Get the chance, holler at me. So again, shout out goes out to US Gaming Catfish. This matters. This matters to me. It matters to everybody. Please tell everybody about the show. Something you don't understand about the show, again, I have my own personal email address now, and I will check it at least twice a month. Your voice matters. Your ideals matters. Your thought matters. Your imagination matters. Okay, because again, I'm not like some of these YouTubers that, you gotta pay to watch me do this and that. No, no, no. And if you think that logo is something, I'm glad I brought this up again. How would you guys feel on my next project? Do y'all want to see me with a DCN t-shirt of my own? Yes. Yes. Darnell Crittenden, Spidey 09, the Godfather of video games, Officer D. Yes, I have a thing for t-shirts. I love t-shirts. I feel more comfortable in them. But in any case, if you guys want to see me in my own t-shirt that represents this show, leave in the comments. Do you want to see this logo on the t-shirt? Do you want to see whatever colors I can bring? Any ideals? Because that's going to probably be my next project. It's right now, the blueprint is on the table between me and Sean, the co-founder of DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever ideals y'all want to see as far as in the t-shirt line, leave in comments. And then who knows, if it gets successful, I might start selling t-shirts on my show that represent this show. But that's for future planning. But for now, that's how I feel. Because my dream for this show, and I'm about to wrap it up, is to be one of the first YouTubers that have their own podcast. But don't get me wrong. You got WWE's up, up, down, down, and left, right, left, right. That's cool, but that works for them. Me, I'm going in my own similar direction. And the future of my show, I don't want to just talk about games. I want to talk about anime. I want to talk about comics. I want to talk about whatever goes on in the world. I want to have people sit back and, keep it old school. Sit on the couch, have some snacks, and play the games and talk about what's going on. That's the kind of podcast I want. From all walks of life. I don't care how young or how old you is, big and tall, great and small. It doesn't matter. That's my future of this show, to be one of the first YouTubers from the ground up to have his own podcast. I don't care if you're famous or infamous. It doesn't matter. I treat people as equals, want them to have a good time on my show. Just be yourself, kick your shoes off, do whatever the hell you want to do, but just have fun. This is what my show is all about, but I can't do it alone. You guys matter. Okay? And we go from there. Well, my little robot buddy, you can break. And in a second, I'm about to roll out. In fact, I'm about to roll out in a minute. So we're going to go back here. In 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my shout out Saturday morning updates, April 20th, 2024, has come to a closure and its final destination. Don't want to give out last minute shout outs? Yes, I do. So again, US Gaming Catfish, it's been a minute since I've seen you. Shout out goes out to you. To Vicky Richmond, shout out goes out to you. Who else? Uh, to my friends over in the United Kingdom, to Mr. Pike Banter Army. I ain't leaving your army, man. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Shout out goes out to Mr. Pike, to Mr. Pike's friend. He happened to be my rival on WWE 2K24. To Ashley, we're going to get our match sooner or later. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To my friend Yudi and her sister Rose, that's in the United Kingdom. Shout out goes out to you guys. Yes, despite your last show, we trying to go international, baby, like Austin Powers. Yeah, baby. We trying to do that. Who else I need to give a shout out to? Oh, yes. And he's going to be going to the C2E2 next week. To the Guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to you and to your mother, Mrs. Leonard, and to your family. Y'all, you guys are like a couple of my hugest fans on the show. Thank you for watching in. Thank you so much. And like I tell anybody, whether they my family, friends, or whoever, tell everybody about the show. Tell your family, tell your friends. You know, tell anybody. I don't care, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Who cares? Tell everybody about the number one, or should be the number one show on YouTube. On YouTube community. Definitely in PlayStation community and network. And I got to give shout out to them as well. Shout out goes out to the YouTube and PlayStation community and PlayStation Network. Thank you guys so very much for just putting up with me for so many years. That's a huge blessing. I am not going to lie. That is a huge, extreme blessing. Just to let you guys know. Well, I am out of here. I gotta be leaving out for work soon. But this week you're gonna see some more exclusive gameplay on some of the games that I mentioned. And last but not least, oh yeah, and if there's a certain game you guys would like for me to play on PlayStation 4 or 5, leave in comments. Now, I have a huge collection, I'm not gonna lie to you. But even if I don't have it in my collection, leave in comments. Who knows? I might play it on the show. Certain tips, leave in comments. There's an old saying, closed mouths don't get fed. So it's very important. The most two greatest factors of this show: comments and subscribers. These things matter. You know, I'm doing this for not just for the greater good of broadcast, not just for the greater good for myself, not just for the greater good of everybody watching the show, but the greater good of entertainment. That's why I'm doing this show. Well, I'm out of here. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Enjoy your Saturday. Have a good time. Kick it. And whatever you do, man, hey, man, just be mindful. Put God first. Stay out of trouble. I'm out of here. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Again, like always, I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement to Chicago, to the world. Put them damn guns down, man. No, seriously, all jokes aside. Put them down. Because if everybody's dead, who's going to be around to tell the life? Who's going to be around to tell the story? Who's going to be around for anything? I'm out of here. Peace.